Hello, Ederson Oliveira here for the Solo Coder. This is a Q&A. So I was missing already the rambles, the daily rambles, and what I'll be doing next is I'll be doing some Q&As based on some Reddit threads that I have been following and people asking interesting questions there. So I said, you know what? Why not I just answer them on video and get something going, and keep myself motivated to move forward. And I will try to make those questions as relevant to a solo coder as possible. First one here, is a .com domain really necessary? Well, it really depends. If you are just trying to build up your personal brand and you want to have your domain with your name and maybe name and first name and last name, most likely you won't be able to get a first name type of .com domain. That's okay to get any domain extension out there. Actually, there are a lot of new TLDs, top level domains available right now. .guru, .ninja, a dozen different top level domains. So you may want to play around with some of those new extensions. Go to GoDaddy and have a look at what they have to offer from those new extension types, those new top level domains like .ninja, .guru, .education, a dozen different types of dot. Now, if you are building your business and you really want to have a .com and you ask, is it really necessary? I don't think it is. You can, it's not the domain that you're gonna get that will make or break your business. Of course, it's one component, and you should definitely strive to get a .com domain because that's the most popular, that's the most recognizable domain extension. But if you cannot get that, that's okay. There are various trendy domain extensions like .io. It's a very new, it's a very trendy one, and you can make a play with the words as well. Maybe the extension is part of a word as well that you do with the main domain .us, .it, whatever. Maybe it's a play of words that you do there, but it's not what will make or break your business. Now, I would avoid certain things. I would avoid a .org if you are not a non-profit or if you are not an organization. I would avoid a .org. I would avoid a .info, a .net. .net is okay for technology related, a bit old-fashioned, but still okay. A .info, a .biz, a .us. I don't know, they are very old-fashioned, and I would recommend that maybe play around a little bit with a potential .com or a potential new fancy .ninja or .guru or whatever, because again, as I said, there are dozens and dozens of new top-level domains out there. One thing that I would advise against is don't make dashes, hyphens. Don't make your domain as a hyphen, like expert dash websites. Don't make a dash there. Don't put dashes on your domain because it looks a bit spammy. It looks there is a well-known fact that websites from spammers, they have usually dashes on their domains because they are trying to make a fish for people, fish for traffic. So I'm not saying that it's always like that. I'm not saying that, but avoid dashes. That's the one thing that I would tell you. So, .com is really necessary? No, it's not. It's good, but it's not what will make or break your business, your brand, your solo coder career. Next one here. He says, I'm new to freelancing and I'm nervous about setting my rate via an email. Let me tell you this. You are nervous because you are new. That's it. You don't have too much experience, and that's why you are anxious about that. When I was getting started, for me to send a quote to my first client, that was horrible. It was very, very uncomfortable. And for me to ask for the first payment, it was very uncomfortable as well. You get over that over time, but don't overthink that, because if you are doing business with businesses, and that seems to be the case here, businesses expect that whatever you provide to them will have a cost. So they're just asking, what's your cost? How much you charge per hour for this project? Don't Don't overthink that. They are just asking how much they will spend, and that's it. They will not get offended. They will not. They may say, "Hey, your rate might be a little bit, higher. Can we negotiate that?" And that's fine. That's part of doing business. But business expects business to make money and people to make money by providing a service. So it's just natural that they want to know how much you charge for, and it should not be a big deal for you to tell that. Don't overcomplicate. Just go straight. My rate is X dollars per hour. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you very much. That's it. No biggie. Next one here. A guy is asking, and this is more from the coding side of things. How do I tell if I'm getting better or not? He doesn't have too much experience, so how he can tell that 1 year later he's better than what he was a year ago? Well, I'll throw three things at you. The first thing is that, are your estimates, the estimates that you're giving for projects, for tasks, are they getting better? Are you getting more precise in terms of, how much time you assess for things to get done and how much they really took? Are you getting better on that? Are you getting more accurate? That's one aspect of it. The other one is, are people coming to you to ask questions? Do people come to you to bounce some ideas about some coding aspects, some strategies? That's also a good indicator that you are getting better, because people are starting to come to you asking questions. That's another pointer. The third one I would say is that, are you building your library of codes? When I got started, and even now, I had a repository of code snippets that I usually go back to whenever I need that new piece of code that I saved from last search that I did. So is your library of code examples in repository, is that growing? That's another way. There are many different ways to answer whether or not you're getting better. You will get a feeling of that. That's the other thing that I would tend to think, but I think that those 3 pointers that I gave, it's a good start to evaluate yourself. Now, my question to you is, how do you know that you are getting better as a coder? That's it. End of this Q&A. How do you like this Q&A style? Is that something interesting? Do you have your question that you like to ask, that you like to share? Do you have your opinion here? Select peeps, let's keep talking. Comments, questions, concerns, BS, right here on the YouTube channel. That's it for now. Thank you very much, and bye.